don't know.
Because it's an accident. There's an accident up here. We're on our tiny little road trying to get home and people videotape. I don't think it's right to videotape an accident. I don't think that's kind. Because obviously somebody is having a very bad day. But, and the EMS already came. Like I stepped out and said, do they need EMS? They said they've already come and gone. So, Daddy, I did want to ask you about something. Do you remember what popped up in my memories today? Do you remember when Hunter in first grade or kindergarten when we had that zoo incident where we were told that he wasn't allowed to be with anyone and all of that stuff? Do you remember, like, this school, right before we had pulled them out of school, this is when they'd gone back, and it was the end of that year, and we found out that they had been putting him in a chair in the back of the classroom facing the wall all year, and they wouldn't let him go on our...
Yeah, field trip.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I had those, that popped up in my thing today, and that is what freaked, I was...
It's a rescue truck.
So upset. I was so upset. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, look how far our child has come. I am so proud of him. I am so proud of Hunter. How do you feel about that?
It makes you mad.
It makes you mad? Why?
Of what they did, and like what a great kid he is now.
It makes me mad that things like that happen. And it makes me want to advocate for little kids. And I'm only asking you now because it's so far in the past and we're so far removed from it. It's like, what do you do as a parent that's been through that? How do you even help other kids going through that?
Well, there's a coworker, a friend going through that right now.
I'd like for you to mention that. You don't have to say who it is.
She needs you to talk, like,
But what is she going through?
oh, I'm not going to say.
A difficult time with her child. She's trying to figure out if he's autistic, right?
Right.
So the problem with hidden disabilities, things like autism and Asperger's specifically, when you cannot see it in the child.
Right, they look normal.
What do you...
She's a sweet, kind little girl. Just like Eamon, it's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, little teapot.
You lose the game, and it's all hell breaks loose. Like something doesn't go their way, and it's...
Yeah. Is that Tilly? I don't know who that is. That's an EMS though. Yeah, it breaks my heart. And it makes me want to support other parents that much more. That's
She's a great parent. It's nothing her parenting. It's not. It's just...
See, I think you have a unique situation because you were so far removed from it for so long that I dealt with it for so many years, and then you were able to kind of be a part of it again. But you as a dad, you were kind of outside hearing it all after it happened. So as a dad, I mean, how do you feel about it? I mean, I don't even know what to ask you about that situation, but like, how could you support someone like that at work if they say that they're going through it? It's just a hard situation.
Well, I tell them how, like, I was embarrassed, but then you helped me realize it doesn't, they don't know, other people don't know what you're going through. Like, forget about what other people think, because they don't know. They look at the kid, maybe think you're a bad parent. But, yeah.
See, my point is it's like, what's more important? What that person is saying to me or what my child is going through at that moment?
Right.
It's kind of like when a kid drops a phone.
That's what I need
and
to
it's
think
super
about.
expensive, and it's like, yeah, the rest of the world doesn't know what's going on. Am I going to worry more about what everyone else is saying to me or doing to me or saying about us? Or is my child's situation, is that what I'm going to focus on? But you know what? That's hard. Because we all want to be accepted, even that kid. And so it does affect you as a parent, and you can't totally ignore everything that's being said about you or what's going on. But it's like, you literally have to decide, it's my kid over you guys. I don't care how close I am to you or how good a friend we are. I mean, my kids, yeah, I don't know. It's a touchy situation. I think you should speak up more for dads, because I think dads suffer in silence when kids go through it, because moms are on the front lines with them and dads kind of come in at the end. And they have to like pick up the pieces at the end of the day every day at that age.
Yeah, like she asks me questions and I'm like, oh man, Beth would know more. I wasn't home.
Tell her to call me. I'm all about supporting people, man. Or message me, DM me if she doesn't want to talk. Ooh. Whoa. I really hope that person's okay.
There's 2 cars there.
I should call Jill.
Or truck.
Yeah, you should. Tell them to see what happened.